welcome back to the channel today. Well, today we're going to do something a little bit different. It's December 17th, and by the time you see this, it will just be a couple of days before Christmas, so I don't want to take a lot of your time. You're busy, I'm busy, we're all busy this time of year. But I do have a few things that I need to wrap up in this bee yard, so I've got kind of a quick agenda here. What we're going to be doing is removing the feeder buckets and the empty box off the top of these bee barns and replacing it with the control box. I might even plug them in so that we can monitor the temperature inside the hive throughout the winter. But I'm not going to be putting the heaters on these hives this year. This year I'm going to let them roll without them. I don't know what I'm going to do with the army hive. It doesn't have an empty box on top of it. Those two supers are filled with nectar. That is their food for the year, because we've got an ongoing saga down in the bottom of this box. It's too cold. I can't get in there today to take a look. I may put a quilt box on top. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But after I do that, I've got to go over to the Bee Castle yard, and I've got two hives over there with empty sugar syrup buckets on top of those. I need to pull those buckets, pull those top boxes, and seal those hives up for the winter. And then I think the last thing that we're going to do is follow up on all the things that we had talked about this year, kind of review the season. And I'm going to end by saying Merry Christmas to you. So I'll say it to you now and at the end. I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas. I do really appreciate everybody who takes the time every week to stop in and look at my videos. It means a lot to me, and I know it's part of your time and a part of your life that you're sharing with me, so I want to tell you how much I appreciate that. Anyways, let me go get the quilt boxes. We'll set up the tripod, and we will see if we can do this without smoker and without a bee suit. I might get stung. If I do, I'm probably going to get a smoker and a bee suit, but we'll see how it works out. All right, so I hope this doesn't end poorly, because I'm not wearing a veil, or I don't have a smoker lit. Let's see how this uh-oh. Okay, these girls, they're okay. They're okay. These girls are clustering right up underneath this bucket. So they're not going to be happy with me doing what I'm about to do. We have girls clustering right there. All right, let's get the quilt box on top of here. Well, I have a bee flying already. I have a couple of them coming up. They don't look happy. Oh goodness, you know what? Oh. I've got some not happy bees here. I've got to go get my veil. Oh. All right, well, I have to say I did not expect that to happen. The problem is that the frames were propolized to the screen, and when I lifted that screen shim off, the frames came up and jarred, and then all the bees started flying after me. Anyways, we'll try to make this quick. A lot of bees hanging on there. Not good. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. Shouldn't have done that. All right, I don't know how in the world I managed to escape that with no stings, but I had to go put my suit on, light my smoker, the whole 9 yards. I guess banging that this time of year was the wrong idea. So there, Merry Christmas. I almost got lit up. Woo! Could have lit up the stingometer like a Christmas tree right there. Just in time for the holidays. All right, let's put the lid on this and move on to the crynock bees. I won't make those mistakes again. Woo! And let me tell you, man, that banana was all over me. I smelled like a banana popsicle when I got up there to the porch. Holy moly, that was no good. It's all good. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I've got an angry one right there already. All right, here we go. I got a bunch of bees right there. I really don't want them on there. I can smell the banana already. I can smell it. Well, I guess we're going to really put the banana on because I got to get these bees inside. All right. Here you go. Here you go. All right, so I'm not going to be using a a control box for this hive. I'm going to be using an actual quilt box that I've got some hive pillows in. Now this was provided by Bee Castle. Let me tell you, the quality of this is every bit as good as the quality of their hives. It's heavily waxed, very tight and very right. I can't wait to see how it does this season. Oh, there's a lot of bees right on the top there. Let's hope there's not a lot of them stuck. Get down in there. Get down in there. I tried to put you in the box. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. None of them stuck to the lid. Fantastic. This is going to be easy peasy. There we go. Right there. Oh, there's a lot of bees in there. There we go. There we go. The army hive is now taken care of. Perfect. All right, everything is picked up. Let's take a quick second to have a look at the temperatures inside these hives. Now the red hive, aka the navy lidded red hive, is 66 degrees. Inside that hive, we are not going to know what the temperature is inside of the army hive because I don't have a control box on it. I'm going to have to plug that up. What do we have here? Inside of Juno, it's 72 degrees. And again, there is no heater running inside this box. That's just the ambient temperature of the hive. We're looking at 69 degrees right there inside the purple hive. Krynock is running at 64. And the sage hive is running at 74. All right, well, boy, I tell you what, I'm lucky that sage hive didn't destroy me. Woohoo! I was not prepared for what happened out there. I mean, I knew that I was going to have a bee or two flying around, but I shouldn't have hit that screened shim onto the hive. That was a mistake. Had to put the whole bee suit on. That doesn't matter. It's cold outside. Now I'm actually sweating from all that work, but it doesn't matter. Those hives are all in great shape. The temperatures are doing great. They've all got the quilt boxes on them, including the army hive, which actually has a real quilt box from Bee Castle on it. So we're in good shape there. But let me tell you, this season was tough. After about 3 weeks of the flow, I mean, we were going gangbusters. I thought it was going to be a record season. We had that harsh freeze, and it came in and it wiped out everything. All the nectar-bearing plants out there just died instantly and left the bees really working hard to try to find any honey that they could find this year. And because of that, we didn't really have any light honey, any of the early clover honey that you get that's really light in color. We had none of that. All of the honey that we got this year was mahogany in color. Now, it was fantastic honey, don't get me wrong. Very fruity from the fruit farm up the road. It was great honey, but we really didn't get a whole lot of it. I expect that we're going to do much better next year, provided we don't have that freeze. So that was this year. This year was a tough season. I mean, we did expand the apiary by 20 hives, but in the process we lost 12 because it was just tough to keep everybody going and everybody alive, especially with the resources being so scarce out in the environment. But we did manage to do that. And next season, I hope that we can expand the bee yard just a little bit more. But we will talk about that when that's closer to happening. But let's talk a little bit about next season. Some of the things that you are going to notice that are going to be different is that I have completely evaluated my harvest process. Now, I haven't really solved the problem of actually gathering the hives and bringing them to the house where I'm going to harvest them, but I'm probably not going to harvest them in the kitchen next year. Now, I may, but chances are I'm probably going to do it in the garage because I suspect with the Bee Castle yard I'm going to have a few more boxes than I have had, and I really don't like carrying these boxes up the back steps. It's been killing my back. So I have been working on streamlining the process, and that includes everything that has taken me so long. This last season, the harvest, just uncapping, took 12 hours. I think we started at 11 o'clock in the morning, and my buddy Brady, he just uncapped the entire time until 11 o'clock at night. So that was no fun, and I don't think we finished the extraction process until about midnight. So we have addressed both the uncapping and the extraction process to try to make those go just a little bit faster. I have also streamlined my bottling process, and I will show you all of that in the spring, well, in the spring harvest, which will be probably around June. So we're going to see a lot of changes in the way that I've got things set up and the way that I'm doing things here. It's all been going on behind the scenes for the last couple of months, but you will see it in this upcoming season. So there you go, and there you have it. Something else that is new, we are not going to be trying to put all these bee boxes in the Subaru and hauling them back and forth to the Bee Castle yard or any other bee yards that I start up, I actually have a truck now that I can haul bee boxes in. Now this truck, when I got it, let me tell you, it needed some work. It's a 2000 Chevy Silverado, and I picked it up out of Florida, and this thing doesn't have any rust on it. But boy, I tell you what, the paint was torn up on it, the interior was torn up on it, the engine had some problems. My passenger window didn't go down, the air conditioner didn't work, the radio barely worked. Oh gosh, what else? There are a lot of issues. A lot of issues with the truck, but my son and I have been working on it diligently for about 3 weeks, and we've got it just about right. I mean, I've got a little bit more work to do to it. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of touch-up paint, and I still have to fix the seats in this truck. But we have a new truck, a new Bugmobile for hauling beehives, and I will show you that truck here in a few minutes. We're going to take it to the Bee Castle Bee Yard, but yeah, I've probably put some pictures on the screen of what it looked like when I got it, and it was a little on the I need some help side, because it's 23 years old. What are you going to do? But I think it's going to serve our purpose moving forward. What else? One more thing before we go to the Bee Castle Bee Yard. I want to tell you that I do have something planned that it's a build, and I'm going to, well, we have 2 builds planned. One is going to be very, very soon. It's going to be for the Beetle Sucker 5000. I don't know whether you watch Bruce's Bees. He's a beekeeper out of Alabama, and he just had a video a couple of days ago. Well, for you, probably it's been a week or 2 weeks ago by the time you see this video. And he has a huge hive beetle infestation, similar to the things that I run into here. But he has this hive beetle infestation in December, and that's not good. So what we are going to do is we are going to quickly, rapidly, probably next week or the week after, build the Beetle Sucker 5000 and send it off to Bruce at Bruce's Bees so that he can relieve the beetle pressure in his hives before spring, because I just don't know how in the world his bees are dealing with keeping the brood and the queen warm with all those hive beetles running around. It can't be fun. So that's one of our builds that we're going to do. So we're going to make Bruce a Beetle Sucker 5000. Something else that we're going to build, and it's probably going to be built by me over the winter when it's cold outside and I can't get the bees, but I'm probably not going to show it to you until spring or early summer. I have everything I need to build it, but I can guarantee you this: it is something that you've never seen before. It's something that I've never seen before. And trust me, I've looked everywhere. It doesn't exist, and we're not talking about modifying something. We're going to build something that you've never seen before, and then we're going to test a couple of theories that I've had and that some of the users have had, some of the viewers have had of this channel. There's been a couple of theories about something, and we're going to find out once and for all what theory is actually correct. And in order to do this, we're going to have to build something very, very special and very, very unique. So I hope you will stick around this spring or this summer to see that. Other than that, there's not a whole lot else going on. So let me zip over to the Bee Castle Bee Yard. Let's take the bucket off, and then I'll wish you a Merry Christmas, and you can get back to your family. I'll get back to mine. And then we will see each other after the new year. Right, well, this is the new and improved, restored Bugmobile. There you go. Not bad. This again is a 2001 Chevy Silverado Z71. Now I've picked the Z71 stickers off the back because I don't like stickers on any of my vehicles unless it's a Bug Farmer sticker. I think this is the LT model as well. But anyways, this is a fantastic truck. My son and I worked really, really hard on it. I'm going to try to go across here without showing you the tag number because you don't need to see it. But there you go. We have new tail lights, new headlights, new fog lights, new everything. We also put, let's get inside here and have a look. We also did a lot of work on the inside. We replaced all the gauges because they were rotted out and rotted away by the sun. This thing came out of Florida. I think it's only got 126,000 miles on it. Replaced the stereo with a touchscreen so that we have the navigation and backup camera. But overall, this is a very clean vehicle, and it is ready to haul beehives. Anyways, let's jump in and head over to the Bee Castle Bee Yard. All right, now here's the smoker. It's going to get smoky in here because I'm leaving my smoker lit because everything's wet right now outside. But this is an idea that I got from the albino beekeeper. I went to the Tractor Supply, picked up a tin bucket, and it's the perfect way to haul around a hot or lit smoker without actually having it fall over and catch your car on fire. So there you go. Let's go to the Bee Castle Bee Yard and try not to get smoked out. All right, so while we're on our way over to the Bee Castle Bee Yard, I want to take this opportunity to thank the sponsors of the channel. Now I know some of you don't like the fact that we're sponsored, we YouTubers, and we show you the ads, and I will share things with you that are shared with me, and I will only really put my name behind something that I believe in, like the Bee Castle Hives. I'll put my name firmly behind that because that is a fantastic product. And there's another one that I'm going to add to that I will put my name behind, and those are the Hycia boots. They were fantastic. They still are. I'm wearing them right now. I'm wearing the muck boots right now. But between the Hycia muck boots and the work boots that I've been wearing around my shop and wearing all season long, those boots are still fantastic. Now they're dirtier than they were when I got them. They're, they were new. Now they're not because I've worn the heck out of them. No holes, no problems, no nothing. The work boots are still fantastic. They're light. They have a really good sole, kind of like a tennis shoe almost, that works really, really well in my wood shop because I've got a lot of dust and whatnot around there. But it's a very good sole, very light and comfortable, all leather work boot. Fantastic. So if you're interested in some boots, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not being sponsored to tell you this. This is from a sponsor from way, I don't know, months ago. But the Hycia boots are fantastic, and I think there's still an active code out there. I think it's either BUG or BUG15. I'll put it on the screen, but it will save you 15%. They said that's a forever code, and last time I checked a couple of months ago, it was working. So BUG or BUG15 at Hycia.com, and you can save 15% on some fantastic boots. And let me tell you, with Christmas coming up, you can't beat it. So the hose was not that good. The boots and the Bee Castle beehives. Okay, so I'm going to give you an ad for Bee Castle. I'm not, my agreement with them has been satisfied, but I'm going to tell you anyways that these hives are fantastic. The Bee Castle hives are fantastic. They're heavily waxed, they're right and tight, they fit together square every time. I didn't have to use any tools to put them together besides a screwdriver, a little rubber mallet to bang them together, and that was it. No glue necessary, just screw them together. They screw together square every single time. They are fantastic. Let me tell you, Bee Castle has a lot of other stuff as well. They've got everything you need basically for beekeeping, all kinds of beekeeping supplies, and you can find that on their website at beecastleltd.com. That's beecastleltd.com, and for the trifecta, beecastleltd.com. You can go there, save some money on beekeeping gear and equipment, as well as your woodware. You're going to be surprised and pleased. I'm telling you, these Bee Castle hives are fantastic. Just like the Hycia boots, I am putting my name behind the Bee Castle hives. They are great hives, and I really don't think you can do any better for the price, to be honest with you. Okay, we are at the farm. Let's take a right here. What else have we demoed this year? That laser cutter, was that this year or was that last season? I'm not sure. We did have a 10-watt laser engraver, and it was fantastic. It did what it was supposed to do, engraved my boxes. I really haven't done a lot with it. Kind of ashamed that I haven't done a lot with it. It's a fantastic device. I think there are also 20-watt. I think I was also offered the opportunity to review a 50-watt, but because I hadn't done anything with the 10-watt yet, I really didn't want to take on a 50-watt. But that was a good product. I don't know whether that was this year or last year, but that was decent. What else have we been allowed to share with you? I don't know. If I think of it, I'll put it at the end of the video. But I can tell, oh, you know what? The Top Don infrared cameras. Okay, those are fantastic as well. I mean, I tell you what, I've used them already a couple of times this season because when it's gotten cold, I've gone out to make sure that my bees were alive, and they're alive. So the Top Don thermal cameras are decent. There's the TC, I think it's the 001 and TC 002. Those are for the iPhone and Android phone respectively. You plug them into the bottom and it turns your phone into a thermal camera. And then I think it was the TC004, which was a standalone unit, and that is fantastic as well. I will be showing you some videos of those as we go through winter and it's cold, so that you can see that the beehives are still alive. I'm actually going to bring them down here to the Bee Castle yard. I meant to bring it right now, but I forgot, so there you go, and there you have it. But anyways, if there's any more products that we reviewed, I will tell you how they turned out, just so you know. But just know that I review the products because they ask me to, and I want to share things with you that they share with me. And if it is a fantastic product like the Hycia boots or the Bee Castle hives, I'm going to put my name behind them and not just show you. What I'll probably do, going forward, for the products that are just given to me to share with you, I'll probably do those as Wednesday videos. So Wednesday videos will probably either be something short or a sponsored video where a vendor wants me to share something with you. I'll always share a product with you. It helps me out, helps the channel out, and it can help you out if it's something that you're looking for, because I can usually offer a discount code with that. But other than that, the rest of my videos will come out on Friday, and that'll be mostly beekeeping stuff. So there you go. Let me tell you, this truck is doing fantastic. This is a decent four-wheel drive. We're off-roading it. I mean, the Subaru was four-wheel drive too, but this is four-wheel drive and can really haul a lot of beehives. So there you go. All right, let's zip in here really quick. Oh, there's a bee sleeping right there on top of the brick. Oh, notice this brick was up. That's the queenless signal, but maybe there was a queen and I didn't see her. It has happened before. Let's cross our fingers. I'm going to leave the inner cover where it is because I don't want to disturb their propolis. All right, let's cross our fingers. Hey, we have bees in there. I see bees. I see bees. There's a ton of bees right there. Okay, I don't know whether you can see it in there, but there are bees walking around in there, and they're all the way to the top. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the lid on, and we're gonna move on. Okay, I'm not sure I remember what the status of this hive is. This is the queen right position for the brick. So just in case you have forgotten how I do things, this is queen right, queenless. I don't know, possibly queen right or possibly queenless. Right now, this is in that position, which tells me that this might have a queen in it. Let's just zip in here really quick and see if they're doing what they need to do. Okay, I didn't hear any buzzing when I put the smoke in the front. Okay, I'm going to move the camera forward just like we did last time, so maybe you can look down in the hole. All right, let's cross our fingers and hope that we have bees in there. Oh, there's a lot of bees and a yellow jacket. How did it get up on top? All right. I don't know whether you can see down in there, but there's a ton of bees and some ants right here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and close this up just like we did the last one. Woo, the beauty of a truck. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now I have to be honest with you, this video really wasn't about me coming out and making a beekeeping video today. It's kind of overcast and we really didn't do a lot with the bees, other than I almost got stung by the sage hive. But that's neither here nor there. This was kind of an excuse for me to get back behind this camera and tell you thank you. This channel has grown quite a bit this year, and none of it would have been possible without you. I've spent a lot of time in the videos telling you how much time and effort I put into making the best possible videos that I can make for you, but I rarely take the opportunity to tell you thank you for the time that you spend watching my videos. You share a small piece of your life with me every Friday, and I don't want you to think that that's lost on me. I do appreciate it, and I do recognize that. I want to thank you for hitting the like button when you're here and sharing the channel with your family and friends and getting other folks to subscribe. But I really also want to thank you for leaving a comment to help me become a better beekeeper and to help the fellow commenters become better beekeepers. It really helps everybody out, so thank you very, very much. With all of that said, I want to thank you for stopping in to watch today's video, and I also want to tell you Merry Christmas from me and my family to you and yours. And if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. And if you celebrate some other holiday, happy holidays. I just hope you find all of the peace and joy that this season has to offer, and you find everything that you want from it. So with all of that said, be happy, and I will see you next year. Take care.